Hello.
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 Hi, everyone.
Hello.
We're on our speedrun era, I think.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, what's going on? What do you want from me?
Hello.
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 Elmer wants to send
you to the shadow realm. Hello, Mind Turtle. We're gonna start game.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Yeah, who wants to tell us what happened last time?
Yeah, okay, alright. Last time in the game that we've been here, Fast Edition, team and fight over there. Gem isn't dead. Pit turn card. The team all comes together. The team, I guess we could just call them Brotherhood. Just keep it simple. Team Brotherhood susses them out because the other team keeps talking about how much they like evil.
We gotta stop this brotherhood on. We gotta stop this brotherhood on breakthrough violence.
Yeah, we need peace. We need peace. But yeah, they all meet together. They all go over here to this area, back to the ferry area over here.
The ferry.
They over here. They're all gonna go watch. They're all gonna go watch TV to see what happened to several people who got hit over the head. Meanwhile, Kate stops for a bit, talks to big shadow guy. He goes, we don't know what's in that actual power that's in the ruins. But it probably isn't what they're looking for, but it's probably something, lol. And then Kate says, I'm gonna give you power, and this will be useful for us. And he goes banging, and
Hey, that was more context.
speedrun. The team, they go watch TV. They find out that Mr. Jones got hit over the head because turns out that Bradford was dealing maybe with Patch and Yama. Why are they there? We don't know. Lawson got hit over the head because Lawson duel guys and beat their ass, and he got hit over the head. And they forgot to take their bodies because he had an alarm sound real loud. Anyway, both of them passed out now, but they might be stuck in some shadow realm thing, and they would need spirit power to be taken back. Thankfully, we have our friend the evil shapeshifter.
That's the evil. Oh, that's what you said.
That's what I said. Shut up. Callie, trying to find stuff about brother, found out that Patch is there. Got many questions. Teams tell him you can't go get him. That guy is cooked. But he goes, only guy who knows about my brother. I need to go see him. I need to go see him right now.
They were friends. They're happy together.
Look, I'm just saying. These brotherhood guys really be trying to stop you from going and finding out about your brother. Maybe they're not as cool as we think they are.
Maybe they're fogged. You're right. Maybe they're playing.
Stop instigating.
Fucking Skype call.
We should stop all this brotherhood on breakthrough violence. Anyway, did you know the other team sucks? And
that
they
makes
hate
me
you.
so mad.
Oh, I hate him. Anyway. The team all prepared to go over there, and they talk a little bit about how they're gonna go. They start moving over there. Team Brotherhood sends Kiwi to go tell the others that shit is going down, and then Kiwi doesn't. Kiwi goes into the Black Forest, and we never see him again. That's the end again.
Kiwi pulls a Riku.
It's about time someone else got to be Riku.
You know, there was a moment he was like, damn it, I'm doing what Riku did. Fuck. I don't care.
No, there's a moment where he looks over, sees what he wants to see, and goes, my turn to be Riku.
I'm Riku now.
The other team got their own 5 minutes adventure, so it's my 5-minute adventure time.
Also,
why don't I ever get a 5-minute adventure?
Also, it's been 2 weeks, oddly enough. We do have a couple of changes on the area here. First off, if you guys come look at this bench over here.
We love benches.
You come look at this bench right here.
Yeah. Here we go. What's up?
we have a tiny child.
Oh my god. Oh my god, TikTokers is ready.
They are just white hair. I thought it was because he was old.
No, it's totally
It's totally genetic.
why you think Price just has what, you think he's old? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
No, he's a young
He was
guy.
a teacher when our teachers were students.
No, he's a young
That
he's
man
a
is
young
a million
lad.
years old.
He's a young lad.
I'm gonna make so many dementia jokes.
And here's Prince
That
now,
man
and Prince
is 50 years old, and this is a 5-year-old child.
and Prince is just showing you like this is it's just a hair thing, and they're young. Also,
he'll grow into the Price look.
and
He looks
also,
like he triple corrupted street. It's really good.
and also,
What's new?
Get ready for
What?
it. Just get ready for it.
Is it
What do you
another
mean get
outfit?
ready?
over
Just get ready
here,
for it.
Okay.
a certain level 10 boy over here.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm ready. Here we go. Yeah, okay.
Look at that little fucking prick. I love him.
He does look like a complete prick. Yeah, you're right.
Where is he?
Look at that fucking prick.
I'll give people a second.
I'm tired of
Oh.
having gas, man. I'm gonna go
Oh,
home.
that fucker.
Now picture his hair blue.
Don't do it. Don't picture that hair blue.
I love that. Picture his hair blue.
I'm trying so hard to picture it blue. I don't get it.
Throw it in the chat. Throw it in the chat, Lindo. Throw it in the chat.
Throw it in the chat.
Let him know.
No, don't say the name out loud. Just keep reacting.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh.
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 Ooh.
Ah.
I just want chat to know that DKL gave me the artistic direction for this one specifically.
I don't think I did.
I think you did.
I don't think I did that.
I think you did.
I'm pretty sure that I never give you any artistic direction.
No, this one you gave me specific artist direction.
I don't know if I'm starting to wonder.
I can screenshot it.
I'm starting to wonder if I did.
You actually did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a
You
prick.
didn't know?
I'm a fucking prick.
You think I would do that on purpose? I mean, I would, but still.
I'm a fucking prick, man. All right, I did. I totally remember.
There you go.
If nobody's figured it out by now, I'll give you a few more seconds. You can pause the video if you're watching this later. You can
Yeah, you
figure it
can
out.
you can really seep in it, you know.
Yeah, write in the comments below who you think it is and timestamp it. And then get to this part.
Anyway, Shinji.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
The red variant. He's a red Shinji.
Red Shinji.
I completely forgot that I told you to do that. Whenever
Yeah.
you gave it to me, I'm like, oh, that fucking prick. Oh man, why'd you do that?
Well, we need to
Not
turn this
remembering that I
around.
told you to do it.
So we need this scroll to get. I believe she's the one that was being
You leave Stella
being
alone.
memed at by
No.
Knives.
You
We
leave
need to turn her
Stella
into a
alone.
Purple hair girl.
The
or
fuck are you
something.
doing? What are you doing? You're being mean to Stella.
If
What's
people
Stella
want
ever
Stella to
doing to you?
have purple hair, which she won't because I have to color change it to another color.
I
What's
don't
up
think
with
it should be that person. I think that there are plenty of people around Shinji that you could probably pick.
I mean, I could go with the dark-skinned girl who kicks him in the face later.
That's true. You could go
Yeah.
with like any of the
Yeah,
people
she-
who kick him in the face.
Yeah. Damn, she did not get any screen time in that show.
Sag. You can go with
Sag.
any of the people that was left behind from the visual novel.
Oh, true.
There's like 12 female models that like most Fate fans never know.
I mean, I
Oh,
could-
that
yeah,
Shinji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I want to do a deep cut, I could just go Tsukihime.
You could just go Tsukihime, yeah.
Yeah, Tsukihime. I
Also,
own the DVD for the anime, the original anime. It existed.
look, we have Senku over here.
Ah, Senku.
Look at Senku.
Senku.
Yeah. Look at
It's like,
Senku.
I can say
Yay,
thank you. Senku.
Look at Senku.
Look at him.
You
I
got
can put him in my deck.
you guys should watch the card making streams. We make Senku. We make only Senku.
I feel like something's wrong.
We only ever make Senku.
Oh yes, the Senku archetype.
I feel like something's gone deeply wrong.
Wanted to see the sword a little bit better, so I dulled it a little.
One sec, I'm gonna just do a thing real quick.
You're gonna
Do
do
a
a thing?
Angie Senku. You did it.
One sec, I need to make him
hold on.
angrier.
Oh. On y'all.
Plankton Senku.
He'll never ascend.
He's Senku the Descender.
All right, crabs. You think you can beat me now that I found my maximum over sword?
Plankton, you think you could stop me with that little hero of yours?
Oh,
Well, you better
turns out I'm the good guy now. I should have realized because you're all capitalist and shit. Anyway.
Yeah, no shit, Plankton.
I mean, Plankton did get into AI, so I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, you
fuck.
aren't a communist either.
I mean, let's be honest. Plankton got into AI.
Yeah, he really did.
Plankton using AI for what it's supposed to be. Anyway, so
Oy, 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 oy.
Plankton isn't
Karen,
taking
what
away.
are you
It's
doing?
free, right? No one's paying for this.
Plankton isn't taking away any creative jobs with their AI. All right,
Yeah,
and
he's receiving
That's
jobs.
true.
he's making his AI do the jobs nobody else wants to do, which is what AI should do.
A strange thing to ask for his wife, but you know.
You programmed her to like it.
That's the job that
Oh,
nobody
okay.
else wanted to do.
His wife.
Yeah.
I see where Kanye got his blueprint from.
Oy, oy, oy.
We are ready to jump in. We're going to Electric Rose as we always love. Love Electric Rose.
The classic.
Everybody in the last little bit jumped on their bikes, left behind some peeps to stay here and sort of chill out for a little bit. We have a chilling out gem over here with Peridot. We have a chilling out prince over here by themselves. Other people are making their way off and about. You do find that eventually, as you guys push your bikes all the way to the edge of the elves' place, you find that another seemingly push is happening near you. As all of you guys are exiting, you see one other vehicle exit behind you. As there is an exiting Lotus, not with the princess. Get back in there.
Put that thing back where it came from.
There is an exiting Lotus being pushed by or pushing themselves out with their little paddle as the enchanting mermaid is off at the tip of it, looking back over toward everybody. They did say that they were looking for help to go to the ruins, and as such, since you guys are now going off in that direction, they will be going with you guys. That being said, some of you have some thoughts to think of for certain things. Otto and Riku are for some reason looking over their shoulders a lot towards you guys. You know, they're probably fine. They're probably just making sure you guys are okay. As you guys are making your way, going onto the roads now in the Great Ocean, you guys set out, and eventually you find that through making your way across the vast almost savanna-like area that you guys are now in. You eventually find the roads and you take off, heading off in the same direction you were heading originally, away from this hidden village, toward what you guys can see is a pickup of greenery. Less dead plant life and things of that nature, and more actual, almost equivalent to lushness. It doesn't help that much, and you do still look like you are at the edge of where this great ocean area is. Whatever the shattering did seem to take this thing down considerably. But as soon as you guys, just like always, pass over a certain threshold, everything in the area seems to immediately change. Where once there were a bunch of sand and heat and dryness, almost immediately gives way to a lush, fertile jungle. Let me get you guys a thing. Nope. The problem,
It's in a jungle.
the problem with this lush, fertile jungle is obviously it is jungle.
Oh, yes, jungle.
As such,
Non-traversable terrain.
As such, it is extremely hard to bike through. Oh god.
Oh, careful, everyone. Everything in the jungle will want to kill us.
You don't know that.
Please?
I don't know that.
Don't ask, please.
But, like, lions and tigers and, like, monkeys.
Oh my. I still can't get this thing to the level I want. I need to always remember that it's never going to go to the level I want and just make it the level I want immediately. It only
Just
goes
get
up.
the middle, man.
It only goes up to 22, and I need it to go to 28, and I never allow it to. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. As each of you would make your way into this jungle-like area, it becomes considerably harder for you guys to perform any of your usual biking throughout this area. Not only that, but the dual AIs that most of you have inside of said bikes, which are the basic ass ones for most of you, find it very difficult to go through. Turns out they're not used to this kind of shit. As you guys have to slow down considerably, the only ones of you that have little trouble going through are Riku and Sano's bikes. They do slow down after a little bit of time. They do stop and sort of swerve looking back to you guys. But you guys with the darkness bikes, as you guys move forward and as the area seems to go through, especially with the junk bike over here with Gregor.
Well, we're making it work, alright? It ain't perfect.
You guys find that it is very difficult to traverse this area. Whenever you guys enter, you see that a little bit away from you, there does appear to be bits and pieces of this shattered darkness that seems to be off on the sides of everything. For example, looking off into a this-away direction. Gonna make it bigger so it's more able to be seen. You see large chunks of this entire jungle-like area, seemingly with these large dark walls that seem to just be floating in nothingness. You guys are at the very edge of this world. This is the very edge of the areas you guys have seen. The only ones here who have seen something similar to this would be Otto and Riku, having seen the area down below the mountain where you guys had met with Gahan. The large black like wall-like area that was behind him that Gahan said led off into the cracks between the worlds. As you guys are now in this situation, you first off don't see much of anything around. But as soon as they catch up, Lotus and the Enchanting Mermaid seem to look off and around. As the Enchanting Mermaid looks forward. If you are planning on going through with your bikes, then I'm sure that you might be able to keep yourselves safe mostly, but going on foot around here does get a little dangerous. Luckily, I never had to do that. They show their tail.
I see that was a joke.
Yeah. What'd you say, Kate?
Oh, dangerous in what ways?
Well, mostly there's just a whole bunch of I want to say annoying guys, but some of them are less so.
I assume the ecosystem is ferocious, with beasts and monsters around every corner.
I would not call them that, but there are snakes.
I could do.
At least they're snakes, right?
There's a couple of snakes.
Are pretty cool.
But yeah,
Yeah,
what are these people then? What are we really standing up for here?
Mm-hmm.
They look over toward some of the areas of the jungle where they see like some of the darker wall-like areas. There are a couple of creatures throughout all of this sort of shakiness, this sort of nothingness that are too dumb to live.
I see.
Yet they've somehow been able to do so.
When you say it like that, it's a little scary.
No. We are humans after all, and we've survived this long.
A lot of the creatures here, despite having been warned a lot of times on going off into the cracks between worlds, you know, what the Shadow Labyrinths and other such places, they decide that they don't care and they have paid the cost.
So they're like evil and fucked up or what?
No, I still think that they're honestly mostly harmless. As they say that, you see just down to your guys' south, coming from this one, because that's the one you guys can easily see. You see stepping out from what appears to be absolute nothingness.
Can I roll the does Riku know the meme?
Sure, man.
You've seen Otto's deck, but also, yeah.
There are Kappas in Otto's deck.
travels. He might have just been like, "Hey, Kappa."
You
He
see,
saw there's what now?
you see what appears to be a Kappa walking out from the darkness between worlds, sort of scratching their butt and looking around the area before they kind of walk over toward one of the trees and pull on what appears to be this really kind of fucked up looking fruit. Whenever you look at them take it down, it appears to somewhat be looking like some kind of a tropical looking banana like berry like fruit, but on one side of it, it seems very much like way too perfectly square, way too much of a humongous change in its color. It looks as if potentially whatever this berry or this fruit was seemingly affected by or changed by the darkness between worlds. They seem to just eat it.
Okay. So
Oh,
that's
they're
what
like
you need.
koalas. I get it.
Oh God. Oh God, I hate them now.
What's wrong with koalas?
Koalas are terrible and I hate them.
They really are. You're
terrible
not
and I hate
believing
you.
them
This is barely any role playing at this point. I hate koalas. Anyway, so
the voice of God has made it known.
every single NPC in the game hates them, actually. Anyway, so
Isn't it strange though to see? I assume they're kappas. What are they doing in the jungle? Aren't they closer to the ocean?
I guess they're
This
doing
is
the
Gray
best.
Ocean, technically.
yeah, the entirety of this place was once known as the Great Ocean. And the further we go into the jungles, you'll see many more areas that are completely submerged in water. These guys stay away from most of where my people stay, but not really sure what's beyond there. Perhaps there's water there?
Benny looks at them eating and all that.
They're literally
I
just
finally
scratching their ass and eating.
I finally see what you mean. I was confused before, but I see what you mean by them being too dumb to live. It's because they didn't migrate.
As you're saying that, you see that they have mostly just eaten the weird corruption part and thrown away the other half of the perfectly fine fruit that they plucked and grabbed another very jacked up looking fruit.
I think they
like
eat
this.
poison.
Yeah, I
really
didn't don't like this.
I didn't realize they were scavengers. Well, I guess
They're
it
eating
kind
the
of
bad
makes
parts
sense.
of fruit only.
Yeah, like scavengers. Scavengers have an immune system that enables them to eat rotting flesh. I assume it's something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but why wouldn't they eat the other parts?
Eat evil. Yeah,
Well,
like I don't know. Like is that
You know,
that
I don't want
toxic
to think
to
too
them?
hard about what kappas are.
Maybe
and
it
what they
tastes
eat.
better. I don't know.
You want to try it?
No, we're not doing that. No.
Well,
But I thought.
I'm not a scab. First of all, I'm not a scavenger. I'm an apex predator. Second of all,
You know what? Yeah.
Start
If it makes
walking,
you feel better at times like these.
I would like to imagine everyone says a Benny and then Sin goes, "Are you a vegetarian?"
Ugh.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what does that have to do with anything?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a vegetarian because I don't like the cruelty towards the animals for the butchering. If it was a hunting thing, then I'd probably eat meat, but I don't want a corporation to provide the meat for me. That's why I'm a vegetarian.
I see.
So have you?
Gear just
Like,
is nodding
do you
like,
eat
I
things
see,
that
I
are like
see.
free range, or do you eat anything that could kill you back?
That's a good question. I'll get back to you on that one.
All right, all right.
As you guys are talking, you guys just look over and there are now 2 of the kappa out eating the strange fruits. At this point, they've gone through like 8 different fruits, eating half of them and throwing the other half on the ground.
So
I see.
we
So
just
the
keep moving.
ecosystem.
I mean, I bet we
ecosystem
can do
right
fun.
now
I mean,
is
they're
there-
just stupid. We can just not look at them and it should be
No,
fine.
they're not stupid. I see what's going on here. They're
they're
eating the
stupid.
corrupted half so that the soil and the trees
No,
do not
no,
eat the
no,
corrupted
that-
part.
that-
It's part of the ecosystem.
We have a cult to stop. Let's keep moving.
All right.
You know, when you really think about it, according to kappa lore, they do eat souls from a certain part of the body.
Are we in a rush? I forget. Is someone being sacrificed?
Who knows? Let's go.
I mean, currently, from what we were told, there's like something going on, but I don't know. I was dead before, so
In your world, are there zoologists by any chance? Maybe I can examine, make a paper on them.
Wait a minute. We should have one girl with us. The blind girl with us, shouldn't
Oh,
we?
she chose to stay behind.
yeah,
Did you say pie?
she was very much like, you guys just don't kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, that's the deal, okay.
She warned you guys that that they still potentially might have a deck similar to hers, because again, that was one of the big things that they were like talking about before, is that they did look at their deck before they did all their things. But other than that, they stayed back with Crocodilus, because you guys only have a little bit of space on those bikes.
Oh, look at that! even though they only have 3 fingers, they're able to use that finger like a thumb and use. Oh, they're using the fin to
So
kind
like,
of
are we
cut
going on
into
foot or are we staying on the bike? I'm starting to want to stay on the bike. I feel like if we don't, Benny might go look at them.
We were just told that staying on the bike would mean that we might be safe from snakes or those things. At the same time, I don't know how well we're going to be able to traverse through this place on them.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go for right now.
Oh yeah, we should.
I think our bumper fell off like 2 miles ago.
Have you seen the snake cards? If any one of them, I don't think there's any garter snakes for us to be like, oh, phew, close call. I think if we see a snake, we're dead. I think they'll kill us if we get too close to them too.
How about this? Riku speaks. Myself and Sano's bikes can still move throughout this place. It's probably still faster than you guys can walk, correct?
Yeah.
Can't exactly on a bike, so yeah.
Slightly survey the area, you know? And then that way we
good with
can
that.
ride over any snakes.
Now, when they defecate, will it get rid of the corruption within their system, or will
They
there
can
be
all just
parts
stay
of
evil
corruption
and
in
fuck
the
Can anybody
forever.
take him from me, please?
You're gonna
All
have
right,
to
I'm
walk.
taking already.
Does that sound like a good idea, Sano?
It seems like a good one to me. If we just go over everything, we can also scout ahead a little bit. And if there's any snakes, we should be able to outrun them.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll tell you're in
There-
charge of the children.
What?
Sano and Riku seem to tear off into the rainforest.
God damn it.
Is there a chance they're able to be this lax because the predators here are also lax?
We were told they were
Or
stupid. I think they don't care about predators.
Yes, but is that because they don't need to worry about predators? Or maybe they reproduce so much that...
I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to think about Kappa sex, man.
You
Come
know
on.
they're spirits, right? Which means they probably could be talked to.
That don't mean they
Right,
can't
want-
fuck.
That's the thing. I don't want to.
Right, of course. I should ask them questions.
No, you shouldn't ask them questions. What I'm saying is, rather than speculating and, you know,
Oh, look! More
There's more.
let's start walking. I'm not dealing
Guys,
with this
can
now.
we move? Can we get
Look
out
at
of
the way
here?
they waddle. They look like they're constantly in a drunken daze.
Hear that Kappa koala, man. Get me out of here.
You guys gonna ditch the bikes?
Yeah.
Bikes be ditched.
Two of them just tripped over each other. We're leaving.
to show Benny's other autism.
You guys find that as these things continue to show themselves, you decide that it might be best to trail after the other two as they go ahead of you guys. Otto, you were apparently left in charge of the children.
Why me?
What exactly is going to happen here? Where you guys just going to go straight after where the other two went? Eventually, you're not going to really know the exact directions that they took throughout the rainforest, but you know a little bit of it just following over in that direction. This is also the spirit world, which Otto, you have been in here for around 3 years now, give or take 2 years and 3 months. As you have went through the spirit world, you do know that tracking in the spirit world is not that great of a science. Going in one straight direction doesn't necessarily mean that you're going in that direction in this world.
This is true.
So I would like to know, do you want to go after them?
Yeah. It's better than doing nothing, and also just a quick question when it comes to the darkness spikes. Because I can, I was able to summon them when they were away.
You cannot pop them out.
I cannot pocket them?
Nope.
How dare.
I'm sorry, I won't let you put bicycles in your pockets.
You
Can't
don't
believe
have
you
the
would
skill
not.
in your skill tree unlocked yet.
Anyway, Otto, I have one more question. One more, I swear.
What?
Okay, so I've wanted to know this for a bit. do the attack points actually indicate their ferocity level in their ecology? Like, is a Leo gun actually weaker than a lot of monsters here, or is a Leo gun good within their ecosystem? Have you been able to determine that kind of stuff?
Otto and Benny, I would like the both of you to roll me for your potential.
Okay.
Will do.
Mine for different
Possibility.
reason.
No, for the same reason.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just grab the dice because I also got to look at the stats again. I know he had a high potential.
Oh yeah.
I got
A
a
natural
9
20.
altogether.
Damn.
My autism blinding
This
me.
is so funny to me. Otto.
Well, Otto has experience here.
Well, that's not what they're rolling for. Otto, Benny walks up, as well as their squirrel friend, and they begin talking to you. They ask just one more thing before you guys head off, and as they start talking to you, asking some questions about Leogun and other things, you find it's difficult to follow any kind of actual track to whatever's happening here. At which point, a little too late, Otto, do you realize that you and Benny, out of everybody here, sort of are kind of beacons of weird forms of potential. You guys have quite a lot of spirituality between the two of you, maybe because of the Yulurnger magics and whatever the fuck Benny is. And you do find with your potential of your nat 20, you are able to notice this, which is good for you.
Oh boy.
Hey man, I don't think that's good.
Oh no, there's a fucking giant snake.
You
A
see,
dual-headed snake.
you see, raising its head up from on top of this gigantic flower. You guys had all originally thought that this creature was just sort of a part of the flower or a part of the area about. As it begins rising its head slightly up, it seems to be staring all three of its eyes directly in your direction, Otto. And then you realize its tail rises up from behind it, and its two eyes on its tail also seem to be staring in your direction, Otto. You've been in the spirit world long enough to know this. Your Yulurnger magnetism does seem to translate to monsters as well.
I'd like to electrically shock this monster before it hurts us.
You would like to do an electrical shock toward this gigantic ass fucking snake?
Yeah.
Roll me potential again.
I hate that I can't nat. I know that the odds are I can't nat 20 again. But
Why
God, I
not?
wanna
Yeah,
nat
it's
20.
I mean,
just
the odds are the same.
It's
every
the
time.
exact
Always
same
the
odds.
same,
Yeah.
Always the same odds, but not for me. I'm unlucky.
It's the
you
exact
see.
same odds. Anyway,
A 3.
Yeah, that's not very high.
you find as you struggle to get your concentration back as Benny is still asking questions, you raise your hands up to send forth an electrical shock. A little bit of electricity comes out.
What are you?
Fuck.
Oh god. Everyone stand back.
Hey, everything good over there? Oh,
You guys
fuck.
look over as Benny, you say everyone stand back. You see Otto charging up some electricity as if he's about to betray and attack you. You put your hands out, you like stay back. Otto, he still has not seen the snake. Anybody
Wait,
who
I
has
haven't?
turned over in Benny's direction. No, because you got what'd you say, a 3 on your potential
Oh, I
earlier?
thought I would see it because he was aiming his arm towards. Okay, never mind.
Anybody who turns off in this direction would then see a gigantic ass fucking snake
I know how to fix this. Stand back. That plant is docile, but if we get close to it, it'll attack you.
Benny,
Yeah?
just turn around.
Do I see?
Sure, yeah.
An animated predator disguised as a docile predator?
It's a big fucking snake, Benny.
I can see that.
Hey, Snake, do you speak English or Spirit?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just listening. Sorry, hold on. I'm just listening.
Yeah.
I see. Nice to meet you. I'm Caitlin. These are my friends.
Hello, Caitlin and friends.
And this is my dog, Lane.
Hello, Lane. Which one of you wishes to be my food today?
Not today. Can we do a rain check on that? We're trying to save the world.
There are a bunch of captives over there. There are like 5 of them, and I think they keep coming out.
I've grown tired of them. They are no sport to attacking them. They almost
how do
seem
you
to
feel about
want to
cult?
die.
How do you feel about cult members?
Cult members.
Yeah.
You mean the humans that made their way in here from before?
Yeah.
I have had worse.
Oh, they must really taste bad, huh?
I have had worse.
Oh. Like on a scale, like 1 to 10?
They are not appetizing.
Okay, now compared to the Kappas.
Hard sell. It's a hard sell to go after them than the Kappas. There's at least more to the Kappas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's not more to us, which means you probably would like those Kappas more.
Oh, there's plenty to the 3 of you.
Nah.
The little snake tail part points to Otto, points to Benny, and then points to you.
Nah, I don't think there is.
Oh, don't sell
Let me
yourself
check
short. You are a magnificent snack.
Your
No,
tail
no,
is
I'm a
waggling.
full-cost meal, but that's
Your tail
not
is
the
waggling
point.
all weird.
You
But
prefer the hunt, don't you?
I do
I'm not going
enjoy
to outrun
the
the.
sport of it, yes.
I'm not going to outrun a giant snake, Benny.
I don't think that it's gonna be a chase.
Not much
In
of
this
one.
world. In this world.
In this world! Anyway.
This will.
We're able to use battle rights as a form of aggression, correct?
We don't know its name, Benny.
Hold on.
It doesn't know that.
Apparently you need my name for something.
Yes.
If we're gonna get eaten,
You're
probably.
you're a sportsman, correct?
You're just talking about the battle rights, and then you're speaking of my name. I'm guessing that means you wish to battle me.
Only if that's an option for you. It seems if
I
you're
would
not
rather
talking to
just skip
Kappas,
straight to dinner.
If
I mean,
that's what you wanted, then why are the Kappas still there?
Benny,
I just
my
woke
guy.
up.
Yeah, Benny, my guy. He just woke up. We were disturbing his sleep. He sees free meals that are really delicious to him. You gave away the whole battle rights thing. By the way, I don't have your name. What should I call you, mister?
I'm going to be honest with you. This is entertaining to me, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, if you just want entertainment, just hang out with us.
Hang out with you.
Yeah. Oh, you got anything better to do? Like genuinely, you're chilling in a flower.
I am. This is
Yeah,
a rather nice spot.
You heard of the moon?
The moon?
The moon, the Wicked Witch of Dark Destruction or whatever.
Oh, yes, I know of the witch making their way between these cracks in the worlds.
Cool. Now, how would you like to eat her?
Eh.
Come on. Work with me.
Those with power over that being, those with the darkness deep within themselves, they do not have a exquisite taste. Not like
What?
ones that dwell in light.
Okay, what do you enjoy eating, first of all? And second of all, what do you mean by those who dwell in light?
The power that this witch seems to hold is the power of the dark light, otherwise known as the light of destruction. An ancient force that is a little above the pay grade of anyone in here. It is not appetizing. The light of destruction seeks all darkness and wishes to eradicate it. Think of it as extremely spicy, but it could actually kill you.
So that could actually
Then
kill
what
you.
do you?
Potentially.
Cool. Benny, you want to
So
say
what
something?
do you eat? What
Anything
do you prefer
that-
eating?
Anything that foolishly wanders too close, that is not entertaining.
Well, we know about your spice palette. I'm just wondering if there's a type of food you would prefer.
It just sort of lays its head on top of the flower at this point, just staring toward all of you. It looks as if the middle eye is looking toward each of you individually as you speak. However, the other two eyes are definitely locked onto Benny and Otto, who are directly in front of them.
Hey, Deco.
What's that?
What are the odds that Otto still has some street juices on him?
I mean,
Please,
mean-
please.
have you gone back to the satellite and let us free?
You have,
Yeah,
yes.
maybe, yeah.
I'm like
you might
Riku,
have
he
some-
would go back every now and then.
But I need to know, at that point, are we saying that street juice is being manufactured?
Oh yeah, I mean, look at Friska.
Did you watch Beetlejuice with Piper and Priska?
I would like you to roll me just a luck roll. Just give me a straight D20 and we'll see what
I
goes
want you
down.
to tell me that Priska was left alone with Street for 3 years and she didn't milk him for sweat. Like, I need you to like really
Didn't
think
milk
about
him.
that.
Hang on, dice are being.
That's gross.
That's because we just watch him. We just watch
I'm
him sweat.
extracting Street for resources for the ability for us to tame monsters
That's a 16.
without them eating us.
I'm gonna say sure.
How many cans?
Do you want the meal?
How many
many?
cans? Roll me a
A
D.
six-pack?
Roll me a D4.
Hold the fuck on. What do you mean cans? I make sure they're
Bottles.
glass bottles.
Yeah, they're bottles.
Fine,
Yeah.
glad
Thank you.
Bottles. Where's the D4?
Have some class.
Here you
We
go.
can't make good cans right now.
Let me get you a D4 again.
There's
Like
gonna be
cans
so
aren't
much
bad, but like you know.
There's so much mercury in our recycled metals.
We're in the spirit world. This is spirit metals. It gives an extra zinc.
Please, please. Ah!
I'm gonna say you have one.
One bottle.
One.
You, as everyone's speaking, Otto, you sort of go into one of your pockets. You pull out your emergency street juice.
I was really saving this for something
Refreshing.
important, but I think this is the only way.
What do you have there?
Is that like a Sprite mouse?
This is a unique drink from the bestial world that me and my friends have been making for spirits.
Oh yes, the street juice.
Street juice.
Don't I'll
That-
explain
It has like a
later.
good ring to it. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know if there's any
You
streets
see
here to like
Gear.
really
You see
make it.
Gear also pull out a bottle of street juice.
Oh my God. Instead of hunting us, I know that you like the sport.
All right, you're right. It is called Baka Blast.
That is Baka Blast.
You're right. You're right.
It's Baka Blast, by the way, not Street Juice. I know that it's hard to remember.
That symbol, Priska Poppers. I think I've seen that symbol in the satellite memoriam.
I don't think you would have.
I don't think you would have.
I don't think either. no.
Nobody knew that Priska was there. Nobody outside
come
the satellite
on,
knew
we
Priska was
didn't-
there.
We didn't advertise our death.
Riku has a statue, probably.
I don't think so.
From Moriard.
From Moriard, yes.
Yeah.
He has a statuette on Moriard's desk.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But yes, it is Baka Blast. You and Gear each pull out a bottle of Baka Blast. The snake is looking down at it, looking interestedly in your directions.
It is quite intoxicating for spirits like yourselves to have. If you do not mind, in exchange for not hunting and killing us.
Intoxicating, you say?
Mhm.
So you are trying to
Well, not like-
intoxicate me.
Well, I mean, I think I said the wrong word.
No. Yeah, dude, you're in the flower. You should get intoxicated. Get wasted, my guy. When's
Sure.
the last time you had a party?
Here. Hands over.
They will look to the street juice. They will eye it up and down before immediately grabbing it with the back, tail, face, head of the snake and sort of just chucking the bottle fully into its main mouth.
Anyway,
As it snaps its mouth over it, you guys hear the crunching of glass immediately.
Thankfully, she used a edible glass.
I don't think she did.
We're off the spirit.
That sounds
Good
like
thing I-
glass.
I need to roll
Good thing I have
for
the
Venom Boa.
No.
I believe in Venom
As
lovingly.
Priska goes to Piper. Good thing I made this edible glass for this batch I just made, not the batch that Otto made.
why
Not the
would
batch
you
that I gave
need
Otto.
edible glass? Yeah, not the batch. Just the one.
Because some of these
Okay.
guys are freaks and like eating glass.
So I was giving them advantage. They got a 9 and then a nat 1. So we're gonna go with the 9.
I think the one's funnier.
As you see them look to it, they take it. They seem to crunch on it slightly. At first, not really showing any sort of sign of liking it. However, eventually, they do seem to close their 5 separate eyes in a solemn enjoyment for a bit. You also note they begin to grow as they
Hey,
eat
man.
this.
Ah, I see.
As they grow to nearly double their size upon
What
eating.
the fuck did you put in that backup blast, man?
This is meant to help us, right, Otto?
I enjoyed that. Very nice, Baka Blast. I will require more of it in the
Baka Blast.
future.
Well, if ever strikes your fancy, you can always make your way to the Beast Gear world.
The Beast Gear world. I suppose. I also have some more right here.
I don't think he needs that much.
If you don't eat us, then you can have it later on. I cannot have it now. Well, if you want it, then you can follow us or stay here and watch our things or whatever anyone else seems to think.
Yeah, we need someone to keep an eye on our bikes. So when we come back, you'll get the rest of your drink.
He stares toward the bikes, looks back to you guys. You are sure that is what you want from me?
I mean, you're not gonna eat the cult members, are you?
Most likely not. Not any other ones, at least.
See, this is probably the best we're gonna get from you. Unless you have something to offer us.
It really depends on what exactly you need. It's around this time, coming back from the little expedition that they had. You guys see the bikes come back of Riku and Sano. Riku, as you're coming back, you see a gigantic ass fucking snake.
It's time to do the thing that I need to do. Attack it.
You're gonna attack it?
Read the situation. Riku,
I mean, I would read this as well. This is a big ass
No, you don't
snake.
fight first.
It's a big ass snake.
It is a
You
big
know,
ass snake
Riku.
looming
Attack
terribly over
first,
your friends.
Apologize later.
Yeah, that's a classic.
It's fine. I go punch snake.
You
You
jump
didn't
off
learn the
of
Red
you
Flare
jump off
Blast
of
fist yet?
you jump off of Red Bry Lux. You go for a punch onto Venom Boa. I would like for you to do a check against Venom Boa.
Yeah.
Do you have your stats?
What's my strength? It's like a 6 or something.
That is not the
Let me
one I'm
grab
gonna
the
have
sheet.
you roll for.
Gotcha. Let me find my stats.
We should have pinned them in the fucking 5Darps.
I should just saved it. I should just search by
Holy shit,
images.
it just got me up to where they were put in. Hell yeah.
Wait, is
Yeah,
it
that's
pin?
6 strength.
6 strength is that's not the stat we're looking for. What are we looking for?
Just like we're going back to plan A.
Let me get the dang it, it's not showing just things in this. I tried image searching as well. What is the finesse equivalent in that in the old stats?
Finesse 2.
Okay, you have finesse. Go ahead and roll me your finesse, please.
Gotcha. I roll.
Does Riku have an anime like attack name yet?
No. That's some BS.
Riku, as you jump out,
Is that you don't have an anime attack name?
as you jump off Red Bry Lux, you jump off toward them. You rear your arm back, ready to punch. Faster than most people would expect because it's a snake and snakes are fast as fuck. Venom Boa opens their mouth and snaps it over Riku.
Cool. Time to punch my
That's
way
your
out.
friend, isn't it?
Hey man, we don't have to fuck. Hey man, listen, chill out a little, all right? We're having a
Let
nice
him go!
conversation about.
You guys see Sano jump up and attempt to attack it.
No,
Guys,
Calm down.
no.
I'm gonna roll.
Whispers to Otto.
This is
to
Sano.
be honest, this was kind of my plan A.
Oh,
I
no.
was kind of planning to give them a
Oh,
false
no.
sense of security and then use a dual spirit.
So Sano gets in that one. You guys see Venom Boa look over at Sano, who then jumps after them. For a second, you hear an angry noise from Riku from inside the mouth as the mouth opens and then closes over Sano as well.
What do we need to do to get them back?
Are these yours? Wait, no, he has another
Yeah.
mouth.
Yes.
The other mouth comes up.
Yeah, he's
Are
fine.
these yours?
Yeah, so
Yes.
my friends and my girlfriend.
Ah, they are rather tasty.
Oh, I'm punching.
He is massaging my uvula as we speak.
Funk, 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 funk.
As
Okay,
you know,
plan B.
snakes.
Right then.
You bring out Raiden. Raiden is now in the snake with you. You see ahead of you, Riku, as we are gonna go into the anime moment for you and Sano. You see ahead of you both Sano and now Raiden basically just being trapped in the roof against the roof of the snake's mouth, you use your red eyes to see things in the darkness as we get the fan service scene. Anyway.
Oh my god.
And you know for a fact inside your head, Riku, that Raiden could easily get out of this.
Okay, that means we're not actually in danger.
As you go
Riku,
back
I'll
to
punch you
back, as you're surrounded by giant germ.
Oh, she's not attacking. We're not in actual danger. He'll just stop.
As you summon Raiden, there's just a look from you looking to Raiden, as for a second, there's just a ugh, and then there's like, oh, I guess we're fine.
She's not doing anything.
Why'd you stop struggling?
No, we're not in danger. If she's not doing anything, we're fine.
You just see light for a moment, Riku, as both you and Sano are wrapped up in the snake tongue, and then yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, also, I told you to take care of them.
I was. Y'all attacked first before realizing what was going on.
It's a giant snake in this place, and we just told snakes were dangerous.
It was very fast.
I imagine Riku saying this while his face is in the dirt.
You
Oh,
are
no,
very
he's just lying
fast.
on the ground.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Whenever you had
So-
made your way by the first time on those vehicles you have, you were a little quick for me, so I did not snap at you then. But thanks to that Baka blast I was given, I feel several millennia younger.
Oh, my goodness. She's
Baka
actually
bless.
manufacturing this.
Yeah.
Oh, my god.
Maybe instead of thinking that, you should think about the movie promises you made.
There's just, it's just a scene. We go back to the satellite for a second. We see Street waking up in the morning. He sighs, walks over to the other part of his room where you just see a bunch of gym equipment.
Oh, my god.
Oh shit, we got
Great
ripped
news.
Street.
Street is fucking ripped now.
Street's just sitting there, just like, two birds, one stone. gets on the machine, walks out like after like a fucking like 30-minute sesh, looks around his kingdom of the satellite.
Okay, so,
happy that
Just
he
a
happy that
bunch
he
of
didn't have
horny-
to go down to the Beastgear world like Piper did.
And that was the warm up for the the sweat session as he goes to his realm of the horny men and women.
okay, question. Why did you give him street juice?
Thinking on the fence, it was very scary.
I am
Okay,
very scary.
Why aren't you guys just dueling him?
We don't know its name.
You have two spirits behind you.
Do you guys know its name?
Oh yes, that's Venom Boa.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I
Now I
was-
feel a little
I-
dumb. Now I feel like
I was
kinda,
planning to duel him, but Otto had it handled.
I don't know,
I
like,
was
feel like
going
we
to-
got a
To
good
be
fair,
thing going now.
To be fair, at this point, it seems as if everything is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
we got a good thing going now.
Okay,
Your
I'm
friend-
just going to remind you guys, for future reference, spirits know most spirits, especially if they're from a familiar area. Is that good knowledge for you guys?
And
It is
man,
good knowledge.
It's not knowledge.
I
Don't
was
touch a snake when I
actually-
put you in its mouth.
I actually kind of expected a mutual battle since Boa here seemed to be a hunter that has the thrill of the hunt in them.
A thrill of the hunt doesn't mean an honorable hunt or honorable fight.
I would have taken any
And-
chance after you moved to attack you. Yes.
Yeah. See?
As soon as you stopped
was
becoming
going-
interesting to me, you would then become my lunch.
Oh yeah, when you were gonna do that, I had a backup plan. I was going to try attacking you with summoning magic. So we're clear. I wasn't being naive. I was hoping for an honorable battle, and if not, we were going to try and run like cowards.
I see.
In a piece. In a piece.
facilitate our little agreement. You get that juice, drink, or whatever, and after you wash your bikes until we get back. Sound
I
good?
suppose if that is what you need. Riku, you just came back from scouting ahead.
Yeah.
Let me get you what the next thing you guys would have found is.
As Benny whispers to their deck, sorry, Tatsumi Giant, maybe next time.
Oh man.
The next area just up ahead, a little bit of ways from where you guys are, you guys found this, which appears to be a large chasm.
I'm going to be honest, we probably don't need the snake to watch our bikes.
What for? Was
Hey, is that the Quiet
Right by
March
the exit?
trademark under the chasm?
There's a chasm, we need a bridge, that's a pretty big snake bridge.
Snake
It's a
bridge.
bit rude. Hey, guys, come on.
Snake bridge.
Guys,
Okay, falling to your
I'm
death.
so
it
sorry
is.
for their
My goodness.
behavior.
My goodness, you try and come up
We
with
could find a way to make another bridge. Do we really
know, I
want
think
to
it's
ask them to
Pretty
be a
interesting.
I mean, it's better than watching your
Venom boa?
bikes.
See?
And yeah, you can just come of us and look at a beautiful chasm, and we can be like, damn, that chasm's big. If only we had a big, strong snake to not eat us.
To make a bridge.
To be
I think
fair,
that's
That
the-
too.
to be fair, if I were to make my way to you and perform this snake bridge that you keep trying to say, would that be sufficient enough for the payment you have already given me?
Would you mind us
Yes, I think so.
carrying our bikes over your back?
I mean, we could just continue with our bikes, but it'd just be slower.
No, I'm saying we should bring the bikes with us because they're
Might make
From
it
what I'm
difficult to
understanding-
come back on the bikes. We'd
I
have
do
to have him make
understand this,
another bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
exactly, and I think it's asking too much to be both a bridge and to look after our bikes.
Unless Sano has more street juice.
Let me check.
Drink that one.
All right. now we'll roll the
Headcanon,
D4.
the street juice was actually for Sano.
I was gonna take whatever this is -2. They just have one. They have their emergency street juice as well. Yeah, I got this one.
Okay, make the snake bridge and then you get another one when we come back.
I love the idea that Otto, Gear, and Sano have one each, which makes me think that Kiwi probably also had one.
Yeah, he's got his own.
Honestly, out of everyone, it's his secret. It's his
Side hustle.
Popeye's the Sailor Man spinach. He's just holding on to.
It's a fucking Popeye spinach.
Yeah, Kiwi's like, I want street juice. In return, here's money. No, we don't want your money, Kiwi. We want you to watch High School Musical with us.
Oh no, I gotta go find Riku.
Fine, just the first one, not the series.
Oh my god, the Kappas are starting to fight each other. They're even more.
They are. Oh wow!
There's like a civil war going on over there.
I think the first group ate all the ones that had the gross parts of the fruit, and then only the good parts are left. And now they're angry with each other.
I think they all are eating the same
littering
stuff.
the ground. There's just a bunch of half-eaten, good-looking fruits.
No wonder the plants are so fertile. Damn.
As Venom Boa looks off to each of you, I will perform this snake bridge as well as I can. As for your bikes, if you leave them in front of my lair, I don't see why I can't just stare at them if I wish to.
Seems like a fair enough trade.
I will warn you. They point their snake tail over toward Enchanting Mermaid. You are going to make your way soon into the lands dominated by the Amazonesses. They are not very kind to outsiders.
Yes. Yeah, I'd imagine.
Let's just hope that since we have Mermaid here, that we can get through without too much issue.
Not to mention, it seems like they're having some issues themselves.
Not to mention they kind of called me to help.
He's just still on the ground.
Yeah, he hasn't got.
Thankful-
He's probably, like looking at the clouds, Shikamaru
Inner
style.
peace.
Thankfully, I got us all Gerudo armor.
Just let me know once we stop moving.
You see that Venom Boa undoes themselves and begins to make themselves go over in a direction. You do find that following the Venom Boa, they seem to immediately know exactly where you guys want to go. You see them make their way off into this direction toward where the quote-unquote chasm possibly is. Taking note that they could have went the other way potentially, at least from what you guys understand, except again, Otto and Riku, you would know that despite that chasm looking extremely long and probably taking up a majority of the space around here, you're decently sure that if you went this way, it would lead you to a completely different area that does not have a chasm in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
In fact, it'd have more kappas.
All right then, children, let's get going and follow the giant snake.
All right, man.
Don't
Can
patronize
I
us.
ask? Can I ask a question, Venom Boa, sir?
Venom Boa's already
He's
left.
already gone.
Oh.
Man, that's all right, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was gonna hurt you like that.
Sorry,
I'm just
look
imagining
at the-
Benny like turns as they say that, and then they just see like part of Venom Boa sticking up past the trees all the way over there.
It's all right, man.
Sorry,
Have
I
another
got
time. It's all right.
distracted.
It's okay.
No, look
all
at
right,
them.
don't worry.
The way they fight over there, it's like inexperienced slap
We need to stop
fighting,
looking
that's
that
doing
over there.
so
It's a little
much damage
scary.
to the environment.
Okay, in the back. Man, why aren't there no hot women snakes?
There's more.
It's like watching someone doggy paddle and win a
There's
race.
Let's go then, Benny. We
at
don't
them
need to
all.
watch them anymore.
Look at them all.
No, I'm starting to get it. They think they're.
I'm pretty sure also this is supposed to be one of the smarter ones as well.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause it's like the psycho.
That
Kappa.
one's just Mr. Magooing himself into more food and getting out of the fight. They don't
Okay.
even realize there's a fight going on. I think they're blind.
Benny.
Have they left yet? Have they fallen for our ruse?
They think we're secretly smart when we're actually dumb.
Have they fallen for Psycho Kappa's ruse? As they all as you guys go,
disappear.
all of the other ones disappear. Good. The fruit is all Psycho Kappa's.
Good. We have a
perfect eyes.
death.
So that's what it looks like when they stack under each other.
I don't think they were after the fruit guys. It is Psycho Kappa.
Shut
I
up,
think they were
Psycho
just-
Kappa. You were all figments of Psycho Kappa's imagination.
That is true. And I am the dumbest one here.
That's
I just
true.
care about physics instead of mud fighting.
I get that, I suppose.
I live in a little
Sorry, I'm such
How
a-
come whenever all the other ones disappear, you stay around, Psycho Kappa?
I don't know. You told me I'm a figment of your imagination. I just
You should be.
figure I am.
I thought you were. I guess I've never actually
Yeah, I
seen you
thought so, too.
disappear.
Yeah, I just keep kind of following you because I am your figment.
That's true. You are the figment of my imagination, Psycho Kappa.
Yeah, like
You're
it's
the
gonna
fig.
disappear. It's gonna disappoint my wife and children at home that I left for 2 years.
I feel like I'm losing IQ.
I'm losing IQ rapidly. Let's go.
this
At this point, I'm not gonna
this
be
is
able
how
to
it works with
graduate.
psych-
You guys
The
begin to
Psycho-
make your way. I would like to know, is there any place or anywhere you guys would like to go in this area first before you leave?
I don't think so.
You know, as they're walking by it, Taliesin will look at the flower that was its lair, if there's any like particular interest in there.
Taliesin, if you're wanting to look around this area, while the others are walking away, and you walk like basically at the end of everything, I would like you to go ahead and give me a instinct.
Will do. Goddamn it! I always pick up both of them for some fucking reason.
Stop picking up the curse dice. It's
Don't
cursed.
ignore the cursed dice. Ignore the cursed dice. It's not the real, and it's another nat 20.
Taliesin, as you are looking into the large flower, it smells terrible. Looking into it and looking around it,
Hiding the scent.
it's absolutely just bad. You start walking just sort of behind the others. You're just taking in the scenic area. You're looking off and around. By the time you see the others making their way off, you do see that there is another being in this area. You see yet another snake just off from the beaten path. You see what appears to be a Lamia-looking snake, seemingly just staring off in your direction.
You hear Caitlin say, "Man, there's really no hot women snakes."
How come there's no hot women snakes in my area?
I need
Taliesin.
snakes in my area who are hot.
Taliesin smiles.
But I'm right here. Oh, too bad I'm shy.
Taliesin smiles, waves at the weird Lamia snake girl thing, and keeps walking.
You acknowledge the Lamia snake girl?
Waved at
I
me.
acknowledge her.
You find, as you acknowledge Lamia snake girl, I'm going to have to do a roll, but before I do that, I need to find the actual thing I'm looking for them.
Does this mean they want me to lure them?
I need you to shut up.
That's not what that
Yeah,
means.
yeah.
That isn't
on
gonna
that
be what
one.
that means at all.
You know what I realized we didn't do while we were with the king and looking at the orbs?
Vor people.
Yeah, but we didn't look into Sudi at all.
Yeah, she's free now.
Suzanne.
Like,
She's free now.
yeah. Suzanne, Caitlin can't because literally she's never met her.
There's a lot going on. We'll go back
There's
eventually.
women I don't know. Life is so sad.
You find, as you acknowledge the Lamia over here, I'm going to roll very quickly a dice here. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's an 18. You find that as you wave over toward them, they seem to be very shocked. As much as you would think that they could be shocked without really having, from what you can tell, any sort of mouth or literally anything about them. They seem
It's all about the body movements of shock.
they seem shocked. They pull their little almost flower-like arm things up to their face. At which point you see them open up some kind of strange seeming rift-like area around them. As they do, they slither inside of it and disappear.
That was cute.
The rift
Sorry,
continues
Taliesin.
to remain behind.
Looks like you... Sorry, Taliesin, you don't have Lamia Riz.
I don't know. I think she was just too shy. I think the Riz worked.
I think I still got it.
Knowing that he's already used his 5-minute adventure for the day, he cannot follow her into the rift.
Oh, that I had to. You can't.
Unfortunate. You've already used your side quest. You follow
That's
the
fine,
others.
she'll return one day.
As she's like in the realm of milk and honey, they never want to come with me.
You make your way
I mean,
back to the
should've
others.
cooked it more.
You just walk up to them. You just make your way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
What,
took
did
your
you
time.
want me to go follow the girl? I can go follow the girl
I'm
if you
just-
really
I
want
was
me
just
to.
making sure what you were doing is what I'm
Oh,
doing.
girls, we can always do that. What's going on?
Fine, I'll
You
go follow the
guys,
girl. Fuck it.
Taliesin, no, you've made your decision. You follow the others over toward where the large rift is. You guys see Venom Boa staring across the large chasm. As you do, Taliesin, you walk up behind everybody. You see that Venom Boa, as they look off toward the edge, they seem to lift themselves up, and they seem just long enough at this point to make their way off and around the area. It seems that just with the slight bit of girth that they had attained from the Baka blast seems to have allowed them to have a good amount of their large part of their body covering this area. Snake Bridge.
Big bridge.
Rage.
Bridge.
Thank you
Okay,
very
this-
much, Venom Boa.
Venom Boa is currently snapping their mouth over to the other side of the thing so they cannot respond. And their
Alright,
back
let's
mouth
get
is also
moving.
snapped over here.
Lightest persons first, one at a time.
All right then.
Next you, Gregor.
Yeah, here we go.
Gregor, you and Grace make your ways across first as the tinies of the group. As the little bitties. Nadia's there too.
Yay, let's go.
We'll yeah, there you go.
Technically, Otto would be included in the little bees.
Otto, you're kind of a
Honestly,
little bitty. You're not like, you have a big
kind of.
tire on you now though, so.
I've got tire, I've got
The tire
metal on me.
changes
I think I
you,
might be a
yeah.
little bit heavier right now than little bitties.
As the four of you start to make your way over, Gregor, as you're going over the chasm,
What's down there? Like,
you want to look down there?
I want to look down.
Roll me for your looking stat. That'd be roll me for your instinct there.
I mean, like, what's going on down there?
I know your Virgo's gonna kick in.
I got a 4.
It seems like a pit of darkness, Gregor.
Oh boy, a bit of darkness.
sounds like infinite darkness and abyss down there.
That looks pretty dangerous.
It does
What do you
look a
mean
little
you lost
dangerous.
Our lockbox. I said I lost the lockbox. That had our graveyard thingy there in there.
It does look as if it is a little bit off down there, but you're not able to really see much of anything. And the tallest among you is motioning all of you along, and of course, as a small, you have to listen to the tallest.
So true. Am I able to like get the witch out now? Is she?
If you
It's
would
been a
like,
bit. I don't know if she healed.
if you would like to try, you definitely could. Go ahead and roll me for your potential, please.
Because she has like a broom, so maybe she will be able to look.
Yeah,
19?
they
20?
seem
Yeah,
perfectly
okay.
fine at this point. Let me grab them from over here. Bloop.
Have they unlocked speech again?
Nope.
GG.
You bring out which seems to appear next to Giant Snake. They look at you. They look down toward the infinite chasm. You see that as they look down there is a look of it goes over their face like
Oh, like is it bad down there, or is it like infinite darkness and death, or is it yucky?
They look at you. They hold up one finger.
One word. Okay, all right. Is there infinite darkness? Yes or no?
They shake their head.
There's something down there.
They nod their head.
Is it something good?
They shake their head.
It's something bad.
They nod their head.
You get a little closer?
They shake their head.
Understood. Thank you, ma'am.
We learned that the darkness
They
is
fly to
bad.
the other side.
I appreciate your services.
They get to the other side. They just sort of hang out on the cliffside, looking down, sort of like poking at like some rocks on the side with their broom. And as they fall down, occasionally you hear like some kind of an echoey sound coming from down below, but you never hear the rocks actually hit ground.
That's scary.
They seem to hit something else maybe before they hit ground. Who knows? As you get yourself over, which is the next group that's making their way over.
Sure.
Kate will go.
All right. Kate will
With
make their
Jane.
way. Who else is going?
I'll go.
Kate, Jane, Benny. We'll go Pitt because all their friends are missing.
That's one would.
As the four of you make your ways over, are you just wanting to make your way over, or you want to do anything as you're crossing?
I'll try and check the depths of darkness.
We all love looking into the depths of hell.
I do have my cat glove on. I don't know if it helps.
Benny, are you wanting to look into the infinite darkness, or you just want to get across?
No, I'm just going to cross.
All right, Kate, roll me for your instinct.
I want to see something
I
stare
will
back.
lower the need by slightly because you are using cat glove.
Cool.
That being
Can I
said,
reroll because it
Jumping,
involves
balance,
seeing?
smell, hearing, and seeing. Yep, go ahead and reroll.
Cool. I've not been rolling good today. I have not been rolling good today at all.
You can definitely smell something down there, but you don't know what it is. As far as hearing and seeing, it feels like there's just kind of too much going on in the rainforest itself that is incredibly different and new to you that you can't really make out anything.
Mhm.
As that is the case, do you want to just make your way to the end?
Yeah.
I will assume that the last group will be Taliesin, Otto, Sano, and Riku.
Yeah, unless we let Lotus and them go first.
You will find that Lotus, whenever they were like crossing, seems to just row their boat off to the side and seems to just go over.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's a fireman of the altered world.
They were the first ones over.
Yeah.
And they look into the darkness. Oh, and then they continue.
Taliesin, Otto, Sano, Riku, are any of you guys doing anything in particular, or?
Yeah, Riku will keep a lookout upwards in case there's something on the roof of the rainforest that's gonna try something, but not downwards. He's doing the
Riku,
opposite.
staring up,
Mhm.
you do see something odd above you. I'm very happy one of you guys decided to look up.
Oh no, it's a rock.
Riku, you
Mhm.
find as you look upwards, you see this staring down at you from the sky.
Everyone run.
Whenever you look at this thing, it seems to be staring at you from some kind of a strange crack in the sky. As you look to it, it seems to have been staring downwards. You definitely know this creature. This is a creature in your arch enemy's deck. This is a parasite card.
Yeah, it's the one that lets you draw cards, I think.
That's the other
Wait,
one.
no, it's a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one seems to be staring down, and this one seems to have been watching all of you as you were like going over.
Damn, too bad I didn't pick up a rock to throw at it.
It's fine. Throw Taliesin.
Very well.
Taliesin and Otto,
Wait.
you guys would have been brought in to this. Riku would have told you guys to run. Do you want to run? I don't know where the fuck Taliesin is, but I'm about to break their little butt
He's chilling. He's achieving inner
with
peace.
my
Tron.
hand.
I'm sorry, I said BRB in the chat. Fuck.
I don't know
Our man
about
can't
that.
poop no more.
I don't know if you can prove that to me, who doesn't look at the chat right now. You guys get to the other side. As you do, you guys do see that that this creature, this parasite creature, did not make any moves at you. It seems to just be watching as all of you go over. It does still seem to be staring over at all of you, though.
Question.
Pick up rock, throw.
Question.
What's that?
Is it the same kind of rift the other Lamia thing used?
It looks very similar, Taliesin.
Ah, so that was a parasite Lamia thing. I see.
Who knows? Who could say?
Me, I could put 2 and 2 together.
You could attempt to, yeah.
Riku
this
will pick
thing-
up a rock and throw it.
You pick up a rock, you chuck it over toward this thing. Yeah, just roll me strength, I guess.
Yeah. There we go. My good stat. Please give me a good roll. It's been a while since I have one. I'm using the method even.
The method.
19 plus, I believe my strength is 6.
Yeah.
You pelt a rock toward this thing. It doesn't like it. You hit it with a rock, and the rock sort of like dusts on impact with basically the hardness of the spirit and the force of which you threw it. Does seem to hit it, and it's like "Rawr." It does seem to somewhat crawl back into the strange rift in the sky.
Good.
The strange crack that had appeared up there. You find, however, that as that thing crawls in, there is a rumbling that seems to happen. Venom Boa still seems to be grabbing onto the side for all of you. However, as soon as the rumbling starts, it lifts itself up and just sort of curls itself forward, because that's where its center of mass is, you see. It can't really curl itself backwards in the same way. As it does, it looks down, and you guys see a sight. Which one of it is it? Oh yeah, it's these guys. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys see coming up from both sides of the canyon, the crevice, what appear to be a bunch of snakes, seemingly
Some
just sort of
snake pit.
climbing upwards. Oh yeah.
It's a pit full of snakes.
You feel the reason you didn't hear the rock hit the ground is because it hit something squishy, like a snake pit.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
As you see what could potentially be hundreds of snakes starting to make their way upwards from the canyon.
We gotta get out of here.
Venable, you wouldn't know these snakes perhaps may chance.
Oh, of course I do.
You think you could tell them to stop?
Oh, they won't listen to me.
Do
You would have
eat
to talk.
snakes?
You would have to talk with the ones in charge.
Cool.
Who's in charge?
They only listen to Venomenaga.
The who's a what's a?
Venomenaga.
Can you say that?
Venomenaga.
Oh.
It feels racially charged.
It's
I'm
not. it's Venomenaga.
Oh, where on that? Should we just run?
I should probably run.
You guys want to run off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys find as you start rushing forward, the snakes will be going underneath of a witch, because the witch just sort of floats upwards out of the snake's reach.
Bye.
They look down as what appear to be like at least like tens of snakes start to rush beyond where Venom Boa is toward the 12 of you who are making your way off and away. As you guys rush forward further and further into the reaches of this place, into the jungle going forward. Thank you very much for allowing me to move, game. Thank you. I feel like I have to say thank you, otherwise you won't let me do it again. You guys head forward into what appears to be a slightly overrun with muck and water and wetness. You guys see this drowned area of this forest begin to start itself, very much just like a step away from being an actual fucking swamp. As you guys enter this area and begin to start making your way through, you find wading through this is difficult. The snakes behind seem to somewhat make their way forward and around before they do seem to stop right on the border of where you guys see rain beginning to fall down in this area. As the rain starts and as you guys go into it, Kate, you would look back as the one that probably has the highest instincts with your kiddiness going on right now. You would look back to see that all of the snakes, except for Venom Boa, seem to stop right before where the rain is. Venom Boa, who was not rushing in any way, shape, or form, just seemed to like slither up and like watch them as he passes, and then slither forward into this area. Oh, this place is nice.
Huh. I'm guessing Nami Naga isn't allowed here, or does she own the place? Is she near?
We're getting close to my people's area. Perhaps it's a territory thing? Oh, definitely not. The Naminaga is a deity. They would not care for borders such as that. There must be something else keeping low-level spirits from making their way through.
Maybe it's the rain thing, because they stopped like right after we crossed.
It's usually raining around these parts. Perhaps it's the protection of the Trinity?
I mean, maybe, if anything. I mean, one of them was like different types of things, right? So, I mean, either way, at least they're off our tails for a bit.
The area around here, at least as far as legends are concerned, but from what all of you have already gone through and from what we've already learned, the others are making their way through. This is the lands that are protected by Suinijin. Otherwise, for all of you to be known as Suijin.
Oh, all right. Okay, I'm following.
Yeah, the water one.
Yeah, the water one. Yeah, all right. Maybe that's what's keeping him at bay. Is like the water energy presence, and also like this place is kind of muggy out.
Either that or they wanted to speed us along to getting to this place, and now we're here. They don't need to do that.
Perhaps. Maybe they were corralling you toward Venaminaga. I don't know entirely where she is at the moment.
Is she... Since we saw that parasite thing from that rift, I did see another being go into a rift earlier. Maybe they've been watching us for a bit.
A rift?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you must have seen the Lamia.
Yes, I did.
There is a creature that has come to this place from the shattered worlds of the Shadow Labyrinth. They are known as the DD Lamia. They are able to create little pockets, rifts around, because this place is so connected and so close to the Shadow Labyrinth. Bark, bark, bark.
Would this person be very agreeable? Or are they very hostile to other people?
Which do you speak of?
The one that's connected, that came from the Shadow Labyrinth, I'm guessing.
I don't know much of the Didi Lamia. I do not even know their full true name. What I do know is that they are connected with Vanaminaga in some way. Perhaps they are an old worshipper that has changed whenever they were given to the darkness of the labyrinth. I do not know. They seem to have a smell about them that seem to be different than those of us who are here on the elemental planes. The great ocean has always been rough because of the shattering. But I do not know much on them themselves. They are shy.
She was very shy.
Vanaminaga is a deity of such, well, worshipped at least as one. They are the one in charge of all of the snakes here in the rainforest.
You think if we say a name enough times, she's just gonna come out?
I do not know. That being said, they are... How do I put it without seeming like I am a blasphemer? They are less a deity and more a queen. Though all of my people, as well as the ruler of the peoples here, one step below Vanaminaga, always seem to treat her as some sort of thing beyond what a normal creature around here would be. I'm not entirely sure how best to put it in that. They are strong. Perhaps not as strong as I am now, thanks to that drink you have given me. But they are very powerful.
Then I just have one important question.
Go ahead.
Is she single?
I believe there is only one of her, yes.
That's a good enough answer. Okay, I got this.
Do you think it's gonna work? I mean, you can't possibly.
Oh wait, no,
push your way
actually,
through it.
are they single? Like myself, they have many heads.
I can work with that.
More heads means more fun.
Look, if push comes to shove, I've got this.
I'm hoping you do. You know, I'm rooting for you actually this time.
Look. Someone's already kissed a mermaid. You have your girlfriend here. I need to do something crazy.
You also have your girlfriend here. What's going on with that?
But you were already
We haven't
doing
gotten
your...
on the date yet.
Oh, I understand what's going on. Don't worry. I only got a little bit jealous because of the other girl. they seem to be taking my shtick.
Listen, there's only one of you anyway.
Oh, now you can
Winks.
say that when they're not around.
I would say that in front of them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. The moment at the mural, that was special. That's what we have. They don't have that.
What did you do at the mural?
Oh, what didn't we do?
Oh, okay, all right. We're buying 1,000, eh?
Oh my.
Did y'all break the mural? Oh god.
Yeah, I thought that was our
I mean, it
mural.
was fine last we saw it. I don't think they broke it.
It's our
so-
mural.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
our
that's
mural.
all
Yeah.
mural.
Fuck you guys doing to our mural?
Well, actually, from what I'm understanding, it's all of our mural. Because, you know, two of us have two of the paths. I'm guessing the other two of your people have them. Have the other ones.
Oh yeah, they went through that path. So it was a whole experience. We already talked about that.
We did.
Our mural, I guess.
Our mural.
Oh yeah, we
There's-
added a woman to the mural, by the way. You did what?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a woman in the mural now. I mean, she had it herself, I think. But
Yeah. They reach into their deck and they pull out the woman, which if anybody needs to have a
I don't know what
refresher,
those two did in that cave, but apparently resulted in a woman. So
if anybody needs a refresher, let me find the where's your deck at, Nadia? There's one of your decks. Maybe it's in that one.
It's fine. I have a copy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, I'll bring it over.
Bring it over.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'm doing it.
Right now.
Taylor will pull it out right
Yay. You guys see Ryoko Suki.
yeah, that woman. Whether you put that in the mural, I don't know why you did that, but
To be fair, I'm exaggerating. She put herself in the mural.
okay, so it is what I thought it was. All right, she put herself in the mural. All right. Because I was thinking, this is when you guys like carved it in, right? Like I assumed there was like some spirit bullshit going on. I just didn't know how to ask it, so I just didn't bother.
A powerful card. It's decently powerful. It does its thing. You know.
She's very powerful.
Yeah.
I didn't know y'all had a spirit like her.
You
with you.
two read that title and think anything?
We do.
Oh, we do.
processing.
Continue.
We're like, huh. Looks like we failed that side quest anyway.
Nadia puts the card away. As you guys, at this point, look into the large area of water and muck in front of you, there is quite a lot of area to traverse through. However, that being said, you guys at least know that behind you, all of the snakes have stopped. They're still there.
Menacingly.
They're still just kind of hanging out over there. Here, let me put them over there for you. Let me give you guys like a, yeah. Let me give you guys like a little peanut gallery back here.
Yippee! That one fell.
I'll fix him. I got him.
Okay, we'll look at them. Anyone wants to come? Just any one of you? Yeah, just asking.
You get close, Kate. They're just like, all of them are like hissing and like looking at you like they want to give you a nibble.
Just asking. Which one of you is non-poisonous? I'll let you nibble if you come.
They all swarm.
I'm pretty sure
Acting like they're all non-poisonous when they're all poisonous.
I'm pretty sure literally every one of them have venom in their name, so none of them are poisonous.
All of them are
You are the least venomous.
Kate, why are you teasing them like that?
It's a listen. I have a dog. I can get a snake.
If I were trying to get a snake girl or something for a bit, I don't know when this happened.
I'm just collecting things at this point.
I want to see.
Oh, okay,
actually.
if it makes you happy.
You know,
One
if
of
you
them
do any
might
more,
not be. Let me look really quick.
If you keep collecting more things, I'm gonna start counting that as your 5-minute adventure, and then you can't do your
that
other.
doesn't work. You know it doesn't work like that.
I don't know. It's taking 5 minutes.
Your thing took more than 5 minutes.
Yep,
and we
all
did
of them
not build
are
a 5-minute
venoms. They're
adventure.
all 3 venoms. So all of them are venomous.
I guess you can't come with us.
Just hissing at you. ready to give you a bite. Some of them have 2 heads.
It's 2 of them that can give you a bite.
Some of them have like weird like eyes on their like stuff and like little hooks.
Yeah,
This guy's
take
just a
my
dude.
dog.
Like this is just a regular ass fucking snake. Has like
Yeah.
a couple spikes.
I
and,
mean, it
like,
has knives, but you
Yeah.
know.
There's just a cyber dragon there because why not?
this cyber dragon is in there too. Just raises
Like
up
a
from the
larva,
water.
Yeah.
Cyber larva, or whatever it's called. I mean, if any of you want to say why you can't come forward, y'all can.
I don't believe any of them can speak.
Disappointing.
You guys
It's
want to make
fine,
your way
we've got
forward?
Jane. Yeah.
As you guys begin to start moving your way through the marshy, swampy lands here, you find yourselves going beyond the first corner. As you do, you see what appears to be a person, as well as a beast near said person, both of them looking very out of place in this area, but also both of them looking very beaten, very out of it. Bloop. You guys see what appears to be a fiery tiger looking creature standing in front of a central little tree-like area where you can see an injured person of some sort. They seem to be laying beside of said tree. The two of them looking off in your direction. The tiger is huge. The tiger is absolutely just a huge ass fucking creature.
That's like a bear-sized tiger.
That is a bear-sized tiger, yes, made of fire.
Oh,
Maybe it's a tiger-sized bear.
Made of fire.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a big old snake though, so you're probably good. I mean, the snake hasn't said they're gonna do anything for you, but you have like ways of telling the snake to do things with like some juice or whatever.
We have the impression that we have a snake who'll do things.
Yeah. As you guys approach, it looks as if the person that is leaned up against the tree area seems to be passed out. The tiger is looking toward all of you and is letting off low growls, steam coming off of the water as it is literally any step they take, the water disperses around it.
Do you speak? Okay, but you understand, correct?
They are giving growls of warning, but they do seem to understand that you are talking to them.
We are not here to attack or injure you. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like, are you good? Is your body good? You seem kind of beat.
Gregor, you see the witch pointing over toward them and then pointing back at herself.
You from your thing?
They nod.
The Red Desert, right?
They nod.
You guys from the Red Desert? I mean, I don't know your tiger. I don't know if you can answer that, but like, you're pretty mighty far away from that. You don't need any help?
Currently, the only one that seems like it can respond to you is knocked out.
Yeah, but maybe it could understand that we don't mean harm.
It seems to at the moment not be charging at you or anything. It seems to be protecting the person behind it.
I'm slowly making my way over, just like I'm moving slowly, so you know I want to see what's going on
You
with the
get
guy.
to
All right.
right beside where Otto is, and nothing seems to change immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna move a
Sorry,
little
I'm
closer.
back. I was just in on everything.
We're just trying to help. Apparently, spirit energy helps with this stuff, so I'm gonna move slowly.
You see the tiger step towards you, letting out a roar. As they roar, you feel your entirety of your clothing dry up as the rain
I'm dry
around
now.
you disperses and the water below your feet for a moment is immediately turned to steam before it is then replaced with more water.
Gregor, you might need to step back.
I'm feeling pretty I'm feeling pretty safe right now.
Very dry.
I'm feeling pretty dry. You know what they mean about safety?
So you were talking about the Red Desert, right?
Everybody's just getting
Yeah.
closer.
It's like an area. I don't like fully get it, but like I guess I know cod archetypes. They're all like in this other area. It's like there's a couple of like they have like volcanoes sometimes, right? And then there's pyramids as well.
Riku, Sano, and Otto, you guys would know that the Red Desert is a place on the other side of the Beastgear world. The Great Ocean is on this side. On the complete opposite side is the Red Desert. It is decently far away from here.
They're like very far away from the Red Desert. This is like the opposite side of the Beastgear world for them. What are they doing?
And they know how to party.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. They do.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that your witch lady there they don't know each other, so that's why the tiger is still angry.
Do you guys know each other?
She shakes her head. She just seems
No,
to have
alright,
wanted
there
to
you
explain that they are from there, and now they are just laying back on their broom. They do not seem to have even tried to stop you from, like, almost getting yourself eaten.
So I was BRB for a bit. Do we
Big
know the
tiger.
human?
Nope.
Big tiger.
Big tiger.
Big tiger.
Riku will try and approach the tiger directly.
Riku, you step forward. Same thing happens. They roar over at you. They step closer to you. The entirety of the area behind you. And again, it's like almost like a cone. Just
Riku will
immediately all of the water disperses, all the rain stops, and everything's dry for a moment before the water surges back into place from around.
Riku will undo his bandages because, you know, the death is showed they're not actually, you know, for injury currently. And be like, helping,
They're for swag.
you know, presenting them in that way.
Roman negotiation.
Yeah. That was also one of Riku's highest stats, weirdly. Wait, was it? I forget.
No.
No, it was his like worst stat.
No.
Somehow it worked out every single time. That's the
Can
weird thing.
Benny
Kept
step
rolling pretty
closer
good.
to
'Cause you kept, like,
Riku
MacGyvering your way
and
through it, but you had a very
try and help his pose to be a bit more, you know, visually, hey, I'm helping, rather than aggressive, hey, I'm helping.
Unfortunately, you're not able to help Riku with theirs. Riku, you try to speak with the Flame Tiger. The Flame Tiger gives a warning swipe in your direction, but does not reach you.
Oh wait, it would have been demeanor.
Your demeanor.
My demeanor was 6, so it would have been a 12. That probably doesn't help.
It's better, but they will still swipe at you.
Yeah.
If you guys wanted to be demeanor, we can definitely do that. But the Flame Tiger, as it swipes at you, does not seem to allow you to get any further, Riku. Benny, do you want to try anything?
Yeah. Benny's going to approach it, but more going to their eye level, crouching down.
Their eye
taller
level
than
is your standing level.
They're big tiger.
Well, that part's easy.
They're
at
like
least.
they're like a bear-sized fucking tiger.
So no crouching necessary, at least.
They are like even a bear is kind of a low ball. They are huge. Bloop bloop.
It's like an elephant-sized tiger.
Yeah, like maybe like half an elephant.
Baby elephant.
Yeah, like a angsty teen elephant.
But they will look them in the eye and kind of passively show their hand, kind of like approaching a pet to kind of be like, you can sniff me, you can examine me, kind of thing.
Roll me for your for your demeanor, otherwise known as your poise. However,
Ah, shit.
I would like you to roll me with advantage. But still, you have to roll me for your poise.
18. At 20.
Makes sense. I was looking at your
makes
your
sense.
card here. If you also would have failed, you could have re-rolled it because you're interacting with a beast.
Yeah.
As you show your hands, you try to approach with a bit of a vulnerability to you. You had tried to motion to Riku to try to get their things to be noticed as less aggressive. The tiger looks to you, and as you do approach it, it does not let you touch it. It does seem to shy away from you. However, it seems to take a few steps back. At this point, showing a clear opening for anyone to make their way toward the other person. However, they are still glaring in your directions.
It's time.
Let me-
Stab.
Let me examine them first. Let's not go too
Stab,
many
stab,
at a
stab, stab,
time.
stab, stab, stab.
Yeah, will be. You seem to have tiger skills.
Benny, you make your way over toward the person. You find that they have again, mostly just seem to be asleep or knocked out in some way. I would like you to roll me for your... Give me a instinct. You will have a fleeting.
Forgot I drew Lord Jinzo in
Also,
the
sorry,
sauce.
your predisposition.
That's my predisposition. Which one is that?
Instinct.
Okay, it's 4.
Like I said, you had a fleeting.
14. Great.
You're not able to get
Okay,
a
so-
lot from this. You walk your way over to them. You do note that they seem to even have a bit of a bestial quality themselves, but not that much. You're not able to get a lot as to what's going on with them. They seem to
He's-
mostly be somewhat maybe out of energy. You don't know. They do seem to be
He's
some
going-
kind of a priest or a spellcaster.
He's going to look to the tiger to see if they'll motion to the problem, because he may not know the exacts, but he might know the where and indicate in some way.
The tiger does not give any indication of knowing anything. As they stare towards you, as you motion to them, they just give a low growl.
All right.
They don't seem to stop anybody from going forward.
Is it possible for me to give some of my energy, or give some energy of some sort? Life points, perhaps?
Do you know how to do that?
He's asking that out loud.
We don't know how to do that.
Sometimes you can take like a spirit and they'll jump in, yeah, but that's
That
a
is
different
mostly a
thing.
spirit thing, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Benny is asking that out loud.
Yeah, I'm responding
he's
to you in
responding.
character.
Looks to the witch, who probably doesn't say anything.
Who
You
can't?
can.
They are currently summoned off of Gregor's energy, so they are not able to do shit like that. The only one among you guys that is a spirit that is not summoned from things are the Enchanting Mermaid, who already used their spirit energy to heal Taliesin, Lotus, who is not a extremely strong spirit, but has mostly just been ferrying people around, and Big Snake, who you're decently sure won't do it. Also, technically Jane, but Jane also just was given
Jane's
life.
Hey, Jane baby. Oh, also Caitlin tried to just keep eye out at the back. Yeah.
Oh, the snakes are still staring off in your direction.
That's fine. I'm just making sure we're checking all our T's and I's. Also looking at the sky too.
Hey, James, do you know if it's possible?
I'm telling you out loud, it is not possible. It is not possible. And the others seem to think the same thing when they responded to you out loud.
Alright. It does seem out of some sort of energy. I think from what we know, we could take them somewhere, but I don't think their friend here will allow that. Unless we
We'll
can
probably have to
communicate
try and
with them.
communicate that with them.
Is there a way for
I don't
me
know
to?
where we would take them.
Mm-hmm. We
Like,
can't really head back.
we
So
can't go back
leaving
because of
them-
all the snakes, and we don't really know what's forward.
Leaving them here would be a better option for now, and as we go forward, we'll be taking care of the danger. And this big guy seems to know how to defend his master friend.
I don't know if leaving them
good.
here would be perfect or not, though, Riku. As Gear steps forward, looking them over. They appear to be dying.
Are you dying?
That's what I was afraid of. I couldn't tell from sight, but if it's that serious, we have to try something.
Dude.
Does anyone other than
I'm
Benny
going to
want to go and check anything out? Has Benny already looked about and did not find anything?
You can give it a try, but I'm not a Scientologist or anything.
Well, Benny's not a Scientologist either.
Yeah, but he's a zoologist. I think he likes doing this stuff for fun.
Yeah, but this is a person.
The
Yeah,
cable
if
You'll make a
right.
good point.
This is a guy.
Okay,
He's just
I
one
know
guy.
guys. Let me
one
Adam.
at a time. This is like the scene from The Hobbit with the druid. We have to go one at a time and get the tiger comfortable with a bunch of people.
The tiger is fine with any of you guys moving forward.
Okay.
Chill like that now.
Yeah,
Tiger's chill now.
like I mentioned with the tiger, they have literally just walked over here and laid down, but are staring over at you guys. Gregor, you and Kate made your ways forward. Both of you roll me instinct, please.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Give
throw
it
a
a
guidance
try.
token on this. It's been a while since I rolled good.
20.
19. 7.
I don't know how I'm
19,
fucking putting that. I'm very bad at this, but I'm good
21.
now.
Yeah.
Looking at the spirit in front of you guys can tell that this was not a spirit that had lost a battle right, at least as far as you understand. Otherwise, they would either be under the control of another person or they would be just gone. This seems to be a spirit that maybe was attacked or was hurt in some other way. Gregor, looking over at it, you can tell that one of the big things about this is that they don't really seem to be having a great time recovering while they're in the water. Other than that, it seems, again, as if they are some kind of a priest or some kind of a spellcaster. They just seem unconscious. According to Gear, they seem to be dying, but spirits dying, whatever, they mostly just seem to be unconscious at the time.
I mean, at least you know it didn't like lose any battle rights or anything. This fit like he looked like it was just attacked by like something. Probably the holy water ain't helping.
Benny looks
Considering
around
these
to
are
see
like
if there's...
polar opposites, fire and water. You know how it goes.
Benny looks around at first to see if there's anything dry, but with the rain and the trees, there's not a lot.
You guys do
Thinks
see
for a moment.
that, again, the tiger seems perfectly fine in this water. The water itself seems to be kind of going away from the tiger, but like the person here, they seem to be completely still submerged. They still seem to have things going on. Again, you guys heard earlier that this water is some kind of like what Gregor just said, like sacred water or some kind of protecting water. It seems like the water itself seems to be somewhat not sapient, but kind of protecting in this area, depending on if it actually is water of Suijin or not. But it does seem that the water itself is not helping the matters.
In Chatting Mermaid, the further we go in, would there be less water or more water?
Once we get out of the area we're in currently, it'll stop raining at the very least. But that is still quite a ways away.
I have an idea.
I mean,
but,
go on. You're cooking. You seem to know this kind of stuff. Go on.
well, not this kind of stuff, but I hope they wouldn't mind if I asked them in this way. But can I summon a spirit like that? Well, I guess there's one way to find out. He's gonna step back and try to call forth Hitotsume Giant.
I will remind Hitotsume Giant is currently... No, you guys got him, didn't you? Like he disappeared into the cards. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
he's in there.
He's in one of my decks.
I was about to say he was still in the Black Forest, but he is not. Where are you at, Hitotsume Giant?
I have him. He's mine.
Well, I know. I'm trying to find his card or his token. Where's your token, Hitotsume Giant? Well, before I look around for his token forever, let's see if he's even recovered yet. Go ahead and, because you're the one trying to bring him out, just roll me a straight d20, please.
All right.
Let's see if he is even recovered yet. Because it has still been technically less than like a day. 13. It seems like whenever you try to summon Hitotsume Giant, it is somewhat effective, but they don't fully manifest. You see that Hitotsumi Giant seems to almost show themselves, but they disperse almost immediately. They have not recovered fully yet.
Darn. was
Caitlin would like to
hoping-
try something.
What are you doing, Kate?
Can't you try put her glove on this guy?
You want to try to use the shadow charm?
Yeah. If that might help.
You bring the shadow charm over at them. As you do, you're trying to put the glove on them, or you want to touch them with the glove?
I'll try touch them with the glove first.
Okay. Why don't you give me a potential check, please?
I roll potential.
Check that potential
I shall put one more guidance token into this.
Go ahead. Go
for
ahead.
flavor.
One second. I've used these. The Winty inspirations have been used. Let me remove those. Da-da-da. And I have no potential, so I'll pop a Unity in there.
A
There we
woo.
go.
Single unity. Thank you, girl.
Single Unity. Well, good thing I put a reroll in that.
It's a natural 20. Roll me again.
Hey.
No, we'll save the lot. We'll save that. We'll save it. We'll save it. We'll save it. You find that as you make your way over to it, you do find that the shadow charm itself seems to give somewhat of a ability for yourself to have some kind of a semi-control over spirits. You do feel, like what Benny was saying earlier, you have somewhat of an ability to give some of your energy to this spirit if you like.
Yeah, sure.
That being
Damn,
said,
why
you
can't you
guys
be a woman?
that being said, you guys are at less than your maximum amount. How much are you wanting to try to do this with?
Can I just give him 1,000?
You can, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You use your
But
shadow
okay.
charm, you touch onto the person in front of you, you send a small amount of your life points to them. As you do, they begin to somewhat shift in the area about them. You see a kind of heat start to show themselves around them a bit more. And you do find that some of the rain around them does begin to disperse, similar to how the flame tiger is doing stuff as well. As their eyes open. Who goes there?
Hey, Caitlin, just saved your life. How you doing?
Friends.
Caitlin. They look over. A human.
Yep.
What happened? We're still in. He looks around. We're still in Suinigen's domain.
It seems you were attacked by something and were dying.
There are plenty of creatures around that could have been a fight. That's true, but I don't remember getting into a fight.
Hypnotized?
There were a lot of venomous snakes. It wouldn't be surprising if there was something that nicked you that you didn't notice.
I came into this rainforest fully knowing of the venomous snakes in the area, as well as the tribes that would be here. I don't remember there being anything like that. That being said, I don't remember much of anything.
What about the creatures that travel in the darkness?
Creatures in the darkness.
See any, like, tears in the fabric of space?
All over. This place is breaking.
But
The
did you see
power
there
of
was something
Suinigen
staring
has
at you?
been released.
Wait, hold up. Suijin's being released?
The power of Suinigen has been released. Or at least it's breaking to a point.
Okay.
I am a priest
So-
of the searing flame.
Mhm.
I am... He looks around. I'm mostly, I suppose you would say a fallen or separatist of the Trinity. I hail to Hishijin, the Searing Flame Emperor.
Must be tough to be of the flames in the land of water.
This is a pilgrimage that I felt I must take.
Why?
Yeah, why were you pilgriming?
Hishijin is one of the four. The other, you would know as the Trinity. Hishijin is one that is similar. Their power equal to any one of the Trinity. There has been, since millennia past, the idea that Hishijin would one day join with the Trinity. And that is my hope. That is my, I suppose, any priest's hope, that Hishijin would be granted the same ability, the same power. But it has never been available. Hishijin, back in their primes, before they were sealed in the Red Desert, the same as the rest of the Trinity in the Great Oceans, they have not had any connection until quite recently, whenever the areas, the places between realms have been opened. There was a flash of lightning. I had seen it from my home, and I traveled here through a dark, dark forest and through the vast savannas and deserts to finally make my way. He seems to stop. My pilgrimage, I suppose it has come to an end. He feels the rain coming down.
What you mean to end?
I thank you for your energy, but it feels as if something is missing from me. Something that I cannot return. A piece of me is gone. Whatever attacked me.
Took something from you?
Whatever attacked me, they took from me my life. Something that I cannot replace. I feel it. It is as if the core of my being is missing.
So what happens to you then?
The only thing keeping my form currently is the power of Hishijin, fighting against the Suinijin's reign here. And, of course, my faithful companion. That is the only reason I still remain form.
A strong companion indeed. And also very understanding.
I had not any thought that Hishijin would be able to be resurrected or used, but I did feel that the pilgrimage was something I needed to do as one of the last of Hishijin's followers. That being said, he looks beyond you, Gregor, over toward Otto. I feel Hishijin's power in you.
If it's a power you're feeling, that's probably Uriah.
Uriah. That is the power that precedes Hishijin, the divine beast of the Emperor. Well, it would be wrong to call them the Emperor's divine beast, but the divine beast that the Emperor had around them. Hishijin is a great warrior of the beast gear world, one that eventually rose to the point of deific a power all to its own. They did so by finding powers such as Uriah the divine beast and other such powers that had long been released in the Red Deserts. You have a very similar power to the priest of Hishijin. You see him for a second grip onto his chest. I do thank you for at least allowing me to be conscious.
Hang on. We might have a way to delay your defeat if you allow us to try and find what was stolen from you.
I do not know how much time I have.
Can you take up another form temporarily? One that expends less energy.
Another form, I do not know. I do not know if there is anything that I can take.
Okay. You're a priest, correct? So you know magic, yeah?
Yes, I am a spellcaster.
Okay. So this is gonna be a wild one. I'm just spitting out, yeah? How about you just stay in Lane's body for a bit? She was able to hold energy, she might be able to hold you. Holds dog.
My beautiful dog.
They look to the dog. I could perhaps attempt to give my power to your spirit there. I do not know what would happen to me in the process.
Try your full consciousness as well. And then once we get your power back, then we find another mage who can undo it. So
I was going to see if he could take energy from me because I'm connected to Uriah. I feel like that's like a thing he could try. It's a familiar power to him.
Would it work?
I do not know. I have not been in contact with the power of Uriah before. I would
From
not
the
know.
From the little I've seen of him, this man has a strong magical essence.
My family has a deep
Call
connection.
it-
Oh, go ahead.
Did you call it Illunger magic?
So you learn your
Technically,
magics.
Yes, my family has had a long history with these three divine beasts. Uriah.
The starter pack
Mom.
guy?
Yeah.
The starter
Damn.
pack guy.
really gotta be my
Someone
starter
knowing that they're the starter pack guy, you would know that your uncle would be very happy about that.
Uncle will be very happy that he's known.
He shouldn't be. Most people just gonna take his stuff for the monarchs.
Well, yeah, they're starter decks. They're not meant to just be full. You use them forever.
Look, this man's dying.
But yes, I mean, my
Alright,
family has
okay.
a
You are
connection
all
to
very spirited and full of life.
I'm glad you can make light of it. So yeah.
As the tiger's like, "Roar," like tries to break up the conversation, like save him.
So your options are Uriah or dog.
I do not know how long I will be able to keep things up, but you should be good for a little while. Apparently, I will be good for a little while.
How long's a little while in minutes?
At least enough to try both methods.
Cool.
And if they
Your
both
longer
fail,
magics
maybe
first,
a
I
tiny
guess.
bit after that.
Alright, let's try it and go on.
Otto,
Yeah.
would you like to try to use some of the Ylurnger magics? Would you like to try to
Yes.
use the power of Uriah to potentially give back to Witch the priest what they have lost?
Yes, I would love to try.
You find that when you bring your hands out toward the Emperor, not the Emperor, he's not the Emperor anymore. He used to be called the Flame Lord. He's not. He's the Flame Priest. As you bring your hand over to the Flame Priest, you find that the Ylurnger magics do seem to somewhat give a familiar feeling. I was actually waiting earlier to see if Otto was going to step forward to any of these, but he didn't.
I was trying to break in, but everyone was talking. I'm like, Otto's like, I also don't want to interrupt people, but I'm like, it's an important thing because it's Uriah, Lord of Searing fucking Flames.
I would like you to please roll me for the potential from Otto, please.
Cool, I will. Am I allowed to use my hero dice and my unities?
No, but
No, you're an
no, but I will
NPC.
give you a fleeting.
Thank
It's like,
you.
sorry, man. This team mostly knows just the electric shock guy because it's the thing you keep doing.
Well, yeah,
No,
but
the
I'm next to
fire
three
guy.
of them.
Roll me one more time.
Come on, Uriah, and fucking
And who knows?
the last one because I forget.
And the other
fucking
one.
name.
That's a natural
That's one.
20.
And the other one.
That is my third nat 20 today. What the fuck?
Bangin'.
You find as you bring yourself toward the Flame Priest, you are able to use the flames of Uriah. You are able to completely immerse them in these flames that, for a moment, from the entirety of this reign, seems to completely disperse for at least a minute the rain from Suijin. As you do, that is wonderful. I don't believe that gave you any life. No, it did. Not in that sense, but I believe that is enough to perhaps cause me to not completely perish when I do. They look over towards you, Otto. You have given me a lot. That was incredible. Perhaps I feel that without my core, even then I may have life after death.
Good.
I thank you.
When it comes to spirits, death isn't always the end. Spirits tend to change as things happen. I've seen it myself.
Oh, you mean saying?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Riku, they're talking about that. They're talking about Satan and stuff again. They're obviously bad guys.
Oh, that was
Riku
saying that as a joke.
Oh, I thought it was Kate.
No.
As the Flame Emperor looks over toward where you are, Kate. Perhaps my magics could still be of use. I don't know what will happen to me, but now that I have been filled with the energy of the searing flame, I can tell that it will not be the end of me at the very least. Could I ask one thing of all of you humans?
Yeah.
Sure.
The being that attacked me. They motion over toward the flame tiger. I may not have seen it, but I'm sure my companion did. If you find it, could you please make sure it does not harm anything else?
Of course. We will.
And if possible, could you please return my compatriot back at least as close to the Red Desert as you can go?
If he's
Of course.
willing to take off him, it might be easier. I'm sure he doesn't want to stay out in the rain for too long.
I'm sure that once he's out of Suijin's lands, he will be able to do such a thing. If it was possible for me, I would do it now. But
Yeah.
Hishijin, we are far away from our power. Now, speaking of that power, he raises his staff above his head and looks over toward where Jane is. Upon doing so, I will split the energy I was just given as much as I can into this spirit here, and whatever remains, what happens, happens. We will see if Hishijin has need of me any longer. I thank all of you. This is a good thing to have at the end.
And before it ends, you didn't tell us your name.
I am the Searing Flame Priest. I had given thought to my old name but once in my lives. I have completely given myself to Hishijin, so perhaps Shijin would be good.
It was nice to meet you, Shijin.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in my next life I will keep name for myself. They bring their staff up. As they do, they begin to channel that energy into Jane. Jane, for a moment, lets out a bunch of robotic-y sounds, the tops of their head shining in this flaming light. They close their mouth, and as they do, you hear almost like a printer machine going off, like noise coming from them.
What's that thing doing?
As they do, the Infernal Flame Emperor begins to fade. They look over toward the Searing Flame Tiger. It's all right. Thank you for protecting me. Do as we are always thought of, and do not let a slight go through your whole life. But if you plan to get your revenge, my friend, be safe. These people can be trusted. They lay a hand on the tiger. The tiger stops growling. They nuzzle up toward the flame priest. And as they do, the spirit of the flame priest seems to disperse. You see it somewhat rise up into the tree above it, and a small fire appears at the top of the tree. As the small fire appears at the top of the tree, this is entirely because of the Yolungar magics. You feel that most of the spirit seems to pass on. Whatever new life it was given, it seems to pass into it. You guys feel that perhaps that spirit is connected with this group as a whole. Maybe something you guys do in the later can show form to that spirit. You don't know. What you do know is you are all gonna get,
alive.
at least those of you who can duel, some Flame Priest blank cards. You ain't seen these things in a while.
It's been so long.
It's
We're gonna
been
call
so
these-
long.
We're gonna call these Searing Flame Priest Energy. Bloop. This energy you guys are now connected to would allow you all to potentially try to find a way for the form of the Searing Flame Priest to continue onwards. I would say that Otto and Riku will also obtain this, as will most of the allies around here. But here is to the 4 of you. That also being said, again, the energy seems to somewhat gather itself. What are you bringing 2 over there for? What are you doing?
Lily is.
Oh, you're
not
okay.
here,
Lily's pooping. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
this about Lily, but she's the pooper.
All right, you go ahead and bring that over there then. The flame at the top of the tree does not disperse. Again, entirely because of the Yolungar magics at this point. What is left over seems to take form. As you guys see something looking down from the treetop toward all of you. You don't feel it's the same spirit. You feel it is just potentially a form made from the energy. You guys see a little foxfire.
Was reborn into a fairy.
As
No,
I mentioned,
it's-
they had a bit of beast in them. They were actually a beast warrior.
Mm-hmm.
They were a pyro spellcaster beast warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And
Welcome,
finally,
Mhm.
speaking of which, the strange sounds that are being made by the creature with all of you seem to continue. The strange sounds that are given off by Lane or Jane or whatever their name is.
Jane.
Thank you.
It depends on the day.
She's having her first print, you guys.
Her first what?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
She giving birth?
I will replace these at a later day whenever we get the actual thing in. That being said, need to copy these. A couple of cards seem to show themselves coming out from Jane's mouth as the printing is complete.
She gave birth.
Good job,
Oh.
Jane.
as the Searing Flame Priest, as well as the ritual to bring them out, potentially. The Incandescent Ordeal is created. There's also a spell counter card.
Yeah. You can also just add this to your deck.
You don't have to use Incandescent Ordeal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep hold of it since Jane printed it.
She gave birth. It's her baby.
As you guys look off toward the tiny little foxfire, as well as looking over toward the gigantic ass fucking tiger, the tiger lets out almost a sad little not roar, but like a like one of the like just like a little noise, just a little sad noise, and lay down
Autumn would
onto
like
the
to
ground.
give comforting pat to Flaming Tiger.
You try to pat Flaming Tiger. It made a fire, Otto.
Yeah, but Uriah match. But you learn your
But you learn your magic. They
fireproof.
stop me from bursting into flames, probably.
Yeah.
You give a pat. It seems to feel the pat, as do you. But you don't immediately have like 3rd degree burns or anything. That's not how that works. You just feel that it's fire for a second. You're like, okay.
Okay.
But it seems to have felt the first pat.
Mhm.
It turns its head towards you and just sort of lays there for a moment.
We'll get you back to the beast, to the Red Desert. Don't worry.
But he did say you were looking for revenge, right?
There is a bit of a guttural growl that comes out as you see it look down toward the ground in front of where the tree is. And you see it for a moment just start growling and just glaring at a certain spot inside the water before finally seeming to let off a small like sniffing or like some kind of a huffing of the air around it. There's a growl that it does into the sky, and it stares off in a certain direction.
Oh,
What?
what's she doing?
I don't. My game crashed.
Girl, she's backwards.
My game crashed.
Oh,
There we go. As it seems to growl off in the area further ahead of you. You guys see, as soon as it lets off that growl, parts of the trees begin to part away from it. Again, showing that this creature, while it is not of these lands, seems to have something of a similar power around it. A similar power to that of Suijin. As it lets out that roar, as the trees somewhat part around it and the rain seems to disperse from it, you guys hear the sounds of a bike a little bit ahead of you. It seems to be growling toward that sound.
Well, Benny, how would you like a side quest?
All right.
Okay.
okay, if you say so.
You guys
Then
look
you got to
over.
like delegate side quests on people.
He connected to the tiger.
I guess he talked to the tiger. Sure, let's say that, Kate. Whatever.
I do like tigers.
He does like that.
And besides, we're all gonna help out, right? We just saw a man.
All right, you don't need to talk your way around the problem, Kate. You can just say you want to do it. You don't have to talk your way around the problem. Do you want to go with the tiger? We can go with the tiger.
The tiger seems to be staring off at the north area.
We can go with the tiger.
All right, we got to start with the tiger.
What about the
Are
little
you
fox
saying-
fire?
Little
Does it
fox
wanna
guy's just
follow
sort
us?
of it's just sort of like watching you guys just from the tree.
Okay, we'll do the thing to see if they'll come down.
Isn't that the fox that I gave jerky to?
No, that's a different fox. That fox has a
That's a
stick.
different
That's fire.
I think that one was Scottish or something.
roll me demeanor. for your
I roll my in demeanor.
Yeah, you roll your
I use a hero, and I'll put 2 of one of these. I'm
It's very funny that that's a thing.
11 plus 2 plus 2, 15.
It looks down at you as you're ing over toward it. You do note that not only is the fox looking at you, but the tiger seems to look over at you like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what's happening? What's going on over there? I don't get it. But you do find that the foxfire eventually does sort of climb down, which is, again, it seems to be mostly like using like 4 legs to move, but it does seem to have some kind of little grippers. It seems to be gripping a little bit, climbing down. It climbs down. It looks over at you. It looks over toward Rottweiler. It looks over toward Otto. It just sort of looks over at the water itself. It does not want to get fully into the water.
We can pick you up. Okay.
I like to imagine it tries to climb onto Kate, doesn't find it a good grip, hops over to Otto, is on the tire. Best gripper.
I will say that is a better companion. Chrome is not good. It's a Google-based product.
I love the Firefox chill in my hood.
But seriously though, Firefox is better.
Our beautiful Firefox.
Honestly, I've been
Mozilla.
having so many problems with Chrome, so I do get that.
Yeah, I use Firefox and GX Opera.
I use
gamer.
Firefox and Linux, so I'm a hipster.
I browse the internet by staring into my blank computer and just waiting until a page shows up. I'm not calling for Discord. I'm actually doing a psychic connection.
I use Chrome for most things, but if I ever want to do like work and stuff, I use Brave.
Mm-hmm. And if I'm feeling really desperate, I use Edge.
I use Brave more when I go on Windows, but honestly, I've been going back to Firefox. It just meets all my needs.
I think the only time I ever use Edge is one time to get another browser and another time to delete Edge.
Yeah, it's like when people use
Get
Brave to
delete
search
Edge?
Google.
You can definitely try. They bring it back literally every single patch, but you can definitely try.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I use Linux, so I never have to worry about that.
You guys, as you guys start making your way, going upwards, at this point being joined by several little beasties that are with you guys. Large boa mans, big tiger, fox. As you guys head off towards your north.
Oh, sorry.
Going toward what you guys can tell is some kind of a bike-like sound or some kind of a mechanical sound in some way. You guys step out into an area. In front of you, you see the area opening up to this kind of lake-like place. Upon looking off and about, let me get the lake for you. Upon looking off and about, you can't see immediately where the noise came from, nor do you hear the noise any longer whenever you step in. You almost feel for a second like things must have changed around you to a point where you need to maybe fix your heading, maybe go in a different direction, until you hear a screaming sound seemingly coming from the lake itself. As there's a scream coming from the lake,
Good.
you guys see some kind of a bubbling happening from the very center of it. And as you do, I think we're going to end things off for the night.
Oh no,
They're
the
fucking
lake
with
is
women in
screaming.
there.
The lake is screaming.
They call it the Screaming Lake.
The lake
You will
of
not
bubbling.
believe why they call it that.
The lake of bubbling and screaming. Oh geez, oh no.
Why would you do
Oh
that?
jeez, oh no, the Screaming Bubbling Lake.
Oh wait, actually it isn't bubbling because I forgot this is like a hole and the actual lake is below. Don't worry about that. It's like a hole and there's like an actual thing down. It's like a double layer mat. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I would never worry about anything.
Don't worry about anything ever.
Every day I wake up and I'm just like, I'm glad that I don't have to worry about anything at all.
Did you guys know that Beasties is actually the name
Of the
Canadians
Beastie
got for Beast
Boys!
Wars?
So true.
No, we got Beasties instead of Beast Wars for our title. I don't know why.
That's weird.
So it's Beast Wars. We got Beasties.
Canadians
I
are
don't know if
weird.
there were. I don't know if we
Canadians are
got
weird.
anything else changed for Canadian. If I recall, I think the Shakespearean raptor was also Koga's voice in Inuyasha. I have to double check that. Or was it the rat that was Koga from Inuyasha? Hold on.
We're gonna be ending things here. Hope you guys have fun. You'll never know the answer unless they get to it before the time I'm done explaining that the answer potentially is there, or you could look it up yourself. We're gonna end things here. Hope you guys. Next time we'll come back, explore the rest of this little rainforest area, maybe find where the shrines to Suijin and other things might be, maybe learn some more lore about the Trinity and the fourth one that apparently wants to be a part of it but can't because sad. And see you guys next time. Till then,
Okay, he
Later
was
days.
both Rat Trap and Dinobot, and Waspinator, and Silverbolt, and Dinobot Clone, and Cicadon. That's Sicka.
later days.